Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I am here to talk to you about MiddleEarthAthon again. And this is my readathon running from the 26th of September of August. God, do you think when I've done it 4 or 5 times, do you think I don't remember what my own readathon was? The 26th of August to the 2nd of September for the Rings of Power release, which I'm really excited about. So today I'm going to do my recommendations, although technically this one isn't a recommendation because this is a very, well, it's kind of how you interpret this prompt, I guess. But it's the elves' turn today, and Thranduil, a 4 or 5 star prediction based on the cover. So this is what I mean, it's kind of like how you feel. So I've got a couple of books here, and like, I'm gonna be honest, any of these I'd pick up because they all look amazing. So I could pick up Blood to Poison by Mary Watson. I saw the cover of this in Waterstones and immediately had to pick it up. It was one of the buy one get one half price things, but like the little, like, I think it's a jackal maybe, or a fox or something, this little like dog creature coming out of this really beautiful woman's face. I loved it. And it says on the back, 17-year-old Savannah is cursed. It's a sinister family heirloom passed down through the bloodline for hundreds of years, with one woman in every generation destined to die young. The family calls them Hela's girls, named for their ancestor Hela, the enslaved woman with whom it all began. Hela's girls are always angry, especially in the months before they die. The anger is bursting from Savannah, at the men who catcall her in the street, at her mother's disingenuous fiancé, even at her own loving family. Each fit of rage is bringing her closer to the edge, and now Savannah has to act to save herself, or die trying, because the key to survival lies in the underbelly of Cape Town, where the sinister Veil Witches are waiting for just such a girl. So that seems really, 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 really cool, and I'm really excited to get to it because this cover looks sick, so we love that. The second one, based on the cover, these are all paperbacks, and I've just realised, and that's not like me, is The Revelry by Catherine Webber. Now, Hannah had a Waypoint Books delivery, and this was just, you know, in there, because she had a sale on. So I immediately saw this and thought, yes please, yes please, yes please. So it says, one night can change your life. Growing up in Ember Grove, Bitsy Clark knows better than to break the rules around the revelry, the mysterious end-of-year party in the woods. So when her best friend Amy persuades her to sneak in, Bitsy is full of misgivings. Misgivings that she should have listened to, because it's after the revelry that Bitsy's luck turns and her life starts to unravel. For Amy, it's the opposite, as if she's been blessed with good fortune. Soon, Bitsy is convinced that the revelry has tied the two friends together in a curse that only she can break. So I think this one is going to be a wild ride. I love how like bright, the bright pink writing, the bright pink spine, and like this looks creepy and weird, and also I love how creepy it is. So this one is a strong contender because also it's quite short, which we need some short reads. The next up is The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. Now Hannah from Litter M read this recently on a start to finish 24-hour, no, well, not 24-hour, start to finish reading sprints. She does them basically monthly, and I've had this on my TBR for a long time because Drinking by Myself read this is Mexican Gothic, and I've read Mexican Gothic, and I immediately wanted to pick this up. This cover, it's a terrarium, and Hannah is going to kill me, but I think it looks like a mushroom. And she's told me it's not a mushroom, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep on going on that that's a mushroom. It isn't, probably, but I think it's like a mushroom that looks like a skull. And this looks like it's going to be gothic, dystopian, sci-fi, and those things I love. So, strong contender again. I will just read the back cover. I realise I've done that for everyone, so not doing that for this one would be weird. So, pray that they are hungry. Kara finds the words in the mysterious bunker that she's discovered behind a hole in the wall of her uncle's house. Freshly divorced and living back at home, Kara now becomes obsessed with these cryptic words and starts exploring this peculiar area, only to discover that it holds portals to countless alternate realities. But these places are haunted by creatures that seem to hear thoughts, and the more one fears them, the stronger they become. See, that sounds super interesting, and I'm very invested. Next up is Glitterati by Oliver K. Langmead. I mean, how can you not be, like, extremely, like, interested when you see the cover? Like, excuse me. Like, who said you could be so fabulous? With, like, this golden crown and then this dragonfly motif and this blue. Like, we love to see it, no? And, like, the blue. So I'll read just the blurb. Simone is one of the Glitterati, the elite living lives of luxury and leisure. Slave to the ever-changing whims of fashion, he is immaculate. To be on if anything else is to be unfashionable. And no one dares be unfashionable. His world is beautiful, brutal, pitiless. Simone rockets to fame when he accidentally starts a new fashion, but is aghast when Justine, another Glitterati, takes the credit. With glory to be won, Simone and Justine commence a merciless war that threatens to raze their opulent utopia to the ground, because no one is as vicious as the beautiful ones. Now, I think this is extremely interesting sounding. A book on evil fashionistas. I mean, it's fabulous, and it's also short, so again, maybe. And then the last one I have in this category is a recent purchase. It is Nera and the Immortal Palace. Now, I think this one's a little bit understated, but when you open it up, there is a whole world underneath the cover. And I really enjoy this little, like, peephole moment. And this is a new middle grade that's out. I think it's only just come out. But it's by M.T. Khan. And I was in Waterstones buying books, as you do. And the bookseller said, well, this is actually our new middle grade for July. And he was like, I can do it for you for half price. And I was like, yeah, go on then. Because this is so beautiful. It's a little bit more understated, but we love it. So I'm just going to read you the blurb. And this might be a very strong contender because it's middle grade. Beware the glittering world. Nura has worked all her life in the mica mines, hoping to someday find a legendary buried treasure, the demon's tongue. But when a terrible accident traps her best friend Faisal underground, she determines to save him and crosses over into the magical and treacherous realm of the Jinn. So I love Jinn books. I think the Jinn, like, mythology is super, super interesting, and I haven't read many books with Jinn in them. Like, I only have a small pool of books to pull from for that mythology, so I'm really excited that this is a middle grade that is new, and it just looks so pretty, and I'm assuming this is the Jinn world. But I really like it. So again, a really, really strong contender. So any of them, I could end up picking up because they're all very, very pretty and they're all my paperbacks and they're all relatively short. So any of them really are on my list. Well, they're all on my TBR anyway, but if I do them for MiddleEarthAthon or not, I don't know. So help me decide down below in the comments. And if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please think about doing so. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye!